All right, let's pay attention to this here. The Full Bowls Pet Food Drive. It's underway right now. Really important. San Diego County Credit Union and Rancho Coastal Humane Society coming together to collect new, unopened, unexpired dog and cat food. So I'm joined by John Van Zanny with Rancho Coastal, Heather Diamond with SDCCU. Great to have you both on. I'm glad you're both part of this campaign now. Tell us, Heather, let's start with you. Tell us about this campaign and how SDCCU is involved.
Well, we've partnered with Rancho Coastal Humane Society for a number of years just to support the fantastic work that they do in our community. And we formed Full Bowls in 2024 to help provide pet food for not only the pets that are housed in their facility, but for members of the community who need an extra hand too.
Okay, so this can go to families who have pets of their own that can't afford the dog or cat food, right?
Exactly. They have a food pantry and they can come and get pet food for their pets, no questions asked.
Okay, we know it's, obviously inflation has hit people hard. Having a pet does require some financial means to do that. John, tell me how important this drive is for everybody.
Well, I'll give you an example. SDCCU, thanks to their contribution. A few years ago, I ran into a lady on Friday at the dog park. I said, I'll see you Monday. She said, you'll probably never see me again.
Oh.
My dog needs vaccines and food, and I can't afford both, so I'm going to surrender my dog tomorrow.
Oh.
I said, I'll tell you what, why don't you come to the food bank tomorrow? And she kept her dog.
Wow.
And that, that's, we can talk about numbers and everything, but that's personal.
Right.
And that's what SDCCU does.
You kept a family together. I mean, to have your pets, obviously we know they're part of our families. We don't want to lose them. And some people think it's better off for them if they then surrender them because if they don't have the money. But that's not always the case, right?
Or people who share their own meals with their pet.
Right.
If they do that, they're not getting the nutrition they want. The pet's not getting the nutrition that it needs. And again, SDCCU, thank you.
Oh, very nice. We've had both of you on for various great events here in our community multiple times. And this partnership, it all makes sense knowing the both of you. But tell us how this came to be. How did Rancho Coastal and SDCCU come together?
Well, giving back and being an engaged community partner is part of the fabric of SDCCU. So this is just one of the many ways that we can support a local organization that's just doing incredible things for pets and their families.
Okay, and obviously for John, people that are watching at home, tell us about Rancho Coastal. If they've never been out to the facility, what do you do here for San Diegans?
Well, we started recycling dogs, cats, and used supplies 10 years before the first Earth Day.
Oh, wow.
And so we started with humane education and pet adoption. We have the animal safe house programs for victims of domestic violence, our pet food bank, pet assisted therapy that goes out and visits hospitals and veteran centers. And we have our staff, but we couldn't do it without the volunteers.
Right, right. And without people donating.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. How can people donate? What's the goal?
Well, we have an incredibly generous community here. Last year, we were able to collect over 3,500 pounds of food.
Nice.
Yeah, since the start of the campaign, we've collected over 7,700 pounds of food.
Way to go, San Diego. Look at that.
Yeah, so
okay,
our goal is
just
to continue to collect as much as we can so that they can reallocate those funds that they would use towards purchasing food to medical care and promoting adoptable animals. They can use that money in so many different ways.
Okay, that makes sense. And I'm curious too about the cost of pet food these days. Has it gone up with everything else?
Yeah, everything over the years.
Right.
You figure we spend thousands and thousands of dollars every year. Every pound of food we get thanks to SDCCU is something that can be rechanneled into the food bank, into one of our rescue partners. I've said many times, Rancho Coastal Humane Society, our arms have gotten a lot bigger.
Your hearts are always been huge, so that's always why. But yeah, it's great work that you're doing. What do people need to do? Bring it to any branch, right?
Yes, so now through March 31st, people can come into any of our convenient SDCCU branch locations in San Diego County, donate new, unopened, and unexpired dog or cat food. We have big collection barrels right in front.
Okay, very good. You can't miss the barrels right there. Go to any location that's close to you, that's convenient. John, real quick before we have to go, tell us about the animals in need right now. How many do you have there that are looking for homes?
If you take a look at the pets at the shelter and the pets in foster, probably about 35 dogs or so. We're steeling ourselves for the beginning of kitten season.
Oh, okay.
And
That's when it gets busy.
What's the old saying? things, like in like a lion, out like a lion. Yeah,
see.
but once the kittens start coming, but please don't overlook the elder cats, don't overlook the seniors, they need love too.
Okay, go visit the Rancho Coastal Humane Society, go to any SDCCU branch and donate as well. Thank you very much for joining us today. It was great to see you.